Hello and welcome to this latest Lukozer retro game review, number 51. And for this one it is Top Gun. Yes. This game came out in it was either 86 or 87, I think it was 86. And everything about it says rush job. Even the music, which is a Martin Galway piece, but it wasn't written for this game. This is from Comic Bakery. And rather than do a new piece for this game, Ocean just took that music and put it in this one. Perhaps not a bad idea actually, given how shit this game is. So what do you do? Well, it is a one-on-one, unbelievably basic jet fighter simulator. You play, I assume, whatever fucking Tom Cruise's fucking character was in the film. I tended to stick with calling him all cunt because that's a pretty accurate description of not only the character but the man himself. And the idea of the game is to try and shoot down your opponent, who is either another player or a computer controlled aircraft. And that's it. It sounds like it could be exciting if it's done well. It's not done well. Here we go. So we have 3 lives. There we have the screen. I am the plane that I can't control on the left. So I've already lost a life because I was having to sort out my joystick settings and switch the ports around. Okay, so here we go. I mean, look at this. What the fucking hell? Now, okay, using vector graphics may not necessarily be an issue. They are when they look like this. And I don't even have to move to, get the computer controlled one staying in my sights. So whether or not he was trying to escape, I don't know. But I didn't have to do very much to keep it there. But this is the entire game. It never changes from this. Okay, so we were basically just shooting each other. So we were both facing each other and both firing, and yet on my screen he was pointing away from me. It's just fucking bollocks. I mean, I have seen some shit games, and I've done videos of shit games, but fucking hell, this is up there with, like, you know, the real fucking arse end of gaming. I'm really not at all sorry that I lost. I mean, like Cobra, this is a fine game to associate with the film Top Gun, because I mean the film Top Gun is one of the biggest sacks of bollocks that I have ever had the misfortune to sit through. So in that way this game is absolutely realistic, because it's also one of the biggest sacks of bollocks it's ever been your misfortune to load onto your Commodore 64 or your emulator. There are various other controls, it's not just on the joystick. There's things like throttle up and down, and you can also change your weapons, and I can't for the life of me remember how to do it. Let's see if I can find some. So if we well, it's not shift and it's not so he got the damage on me first, so yeah, I was blown up before I could blow him up. And because he's got the you know, he doesn't have to worry about, you know, trying to remember. Okay, right, so I've changed to missile. Here we go. So changing to missile is Q. Let's see if I can find a cunt. Of course, that's easier said than done on this fucking game. I can't even see him. Where the fucking hell has he gone? Right, and how do I change my speed? Oh, I ain't got a fucking clue. According to this, he's right near me. If I press F, right, F means I don't do anything. Alright, I haven't got a fucking clue where he is, so I'm just going to stand here and go in a straight line, I think, for a bit, and wait for him to catch me. I'll change back to missile, and then, right, so I'm not doing anything, and he's just flying around. He can't find me either, even though all I am doing is just flying in a straight line. That's assuming I am actually moving. I think according to the speedo there, I think I am. I think my speed is the red bar showing I'm travelling a lot faster than he is. Now there's no fucking sign of him or me. Now, is he below me or above me? So I ain't got a fucking clue, and because this okay, right, so that's, there we go. Now if I just keep him in my sights long enough to get a lock, and then fire, and that blew him up. So there you go, that is really the major difference, is using different weapons. He's trying to use his cannon, so let's go down and now fly round and round in the fucking circles. There he is. Can I get him into my lock? Yep, so now we fire, and he's down. Right, hopefully this will be the last round. I can finish him off quickly. Okay, so he blew me up there. Alright, so here we go. Right, this is the decider. Alright, so I'll switch to oh no, it looks like he's going to blow me up, is he? Fucker. Oh, here we go. Right, he blew me up just before my missile reached him. Well, there you go. Well, there you are. The entire game there, in just this video. What a fucking pile of dog shit. And extremely painful confession, I bought this in the day, and I did. I mean, this shows, you know, that whole bad habit I had of buying any ocean game because I wanted to, you know, hear the music in them. It meant that I bought this fucking bollocks. And I detest this. Is possibly my most hated film of all time, or at least it was before Titanic and Avatar came along. I mean, I cannot think of anything worse than the idea of a Tom Cruise film directed by James Cameron. I mean, fucking hell, just the thought of that makes me ill. But yeah, I mean, this film is unbearable, and I still went and bought it in the hope of a new, you know, decent piece of music. And to be honest, the music is decent. It's just that it wasn't even written for this game. It was in Comic Bakery. Now that could be, you know, I know I'm not the only person who used to buy Ocean games so that we could hear the music. But I didn't have Comic Bakery, so although I recognised it straight away, it meant that I didn't have one of those bollocky, you know, cutesy, cartoony type games that I detest. Instead I had a shitty, wanky fucking film tie-in that I knew was going to be bollocks, and it's of a film that I fucking hate with every fibre of my existence. So I don't really know which is better and which is, or you know, which is worse, but I got the music anyway. And it's not one of Galway's best. It's nowhere near being one of Galway's best. So as a result of that, I give this game half out of 10, 0.5. Because, well, in this tiny video, you have seen every single thing that this game does. So it is just, you know, a contemptible sack of pus-riddled rhino's balls. And, I mean, Ocean really were taking the fucking piss with this one, weren't they? And yet people bought it, like me. So there you go, that's Top Gun. Utter fucking bollocks, just like the film. So there you are, 0.5 out of 10. Top Gun is a pile of shit. How about that for a revelation, eh? So there you go. That brings this video to an end, and we'll see you at the next one, which I am sure will be better than this.